Thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm recording Rissa, and today we are going to get into the Man City versus Newcastle games. And I'm so excited to talk about this football match because we had a breakout player. His name is Omar Marmoush, and he's from Egypt, and we're just going to talk about how he really made this game into a beat down. And definitely not like anyone I was expecting. I'm also not super familiar with the world of football and the Premier League in general, but this game definitely got me hooked into it. So let's take a look at all the highlights and see just what happened, what went down in the game. Also, if you like this content, I don't make a lot of football videos like international football like this, but if you think I'm saying anything that's incorrect, please let me know in the comments, just because I don't know everything. And also, if you like it, then please give it a like and maybe even subscribe, because I'll make more content like this in the future. All right, let's jump into it. Let's get started. So in the first half, we have Omar Marmoush coming out strong, right? He goes in for it off the rip, and he's got an overshot goal kick, and he misses, right? But about 18 minutes in, he actually manages to score his first goal. And you're thinking, like, in my opinion, 18 minutes, I was like, that's pretty quick. But it was nothing compared to the rest of the game. At 23 minutes, he makes another goal. And I'm just like, how is that possible? Like, you literally just did, and like, wasn't that like 5 minutes ago? For me, this was like watching, oh, I can't remember. It was like during the World Cup when, what's his name was playing France. Oh, I'm so bad at this. But there are all these players that are like just so skilled, but this dude, I don't know, he just was hitting those goals like that. Especially because he's on the city with Man City. He's on the team of Man City. So you have Erling Haaland, who people were looking out to make a goal at some point in this game. He made a lot of attempts. He even did his signature like headbutt or headshot, header as they say. But in reality, no, he did not score any points this game, which is really surprising for a lot of people, including the announcers, actually. And you know what? Now I remember his name, slash I've been reminded of his name. I was actually thinking of Kylian Mbappe or Kylian Mbappe. I don't really know how to say it, but like when he was playing, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the World Cup. But yeah, it was pretty wild to watch him like hit those goals so quickly, and that's how I feel about Marmoush. And yeah, it's just really cool because this is like his first game in that stadium even, and like his third overall game with Man City, and it was amazing to see him come out with such a bang. So Alexander Isak now has the most assists in the whole Premier League history with 6, and he, around the 29-minute mark, he tries to make a shot but misses. But still, again, that's a pretty impressive record with his number of assists that he has just for the Premier League. And then again at the 32-minute, around the 32-minute mark, Omar Marmoush makes another goal. And you know what I noticed? Savino and Marmoush really play off each other and work together well. So it's really nice to see that kind of like collaborative effort. And football is a team sport, obviously, but we do have a lot of breakout stars, especially like in this game, but it's not possible without everyone moving in coordination, which I just love to see. And I don't want to say that Newcastle wasn't trying, because they did have a couple attempts, but I will say Man City's goalie is on top of his shit. Like, he knows and he's aware. It's like just a completely different skill level between goalies as well, I think. And so we're still in the first half of the game, and we have a couple more missed shots. We have Bruno Guimaraes about 38 minutes in. He tries, does not succeed. Erling Haaland misses, and he's so close, but no, it doesn't work for him. And that's the thing where I've been hearing reports about how he's their biggest player, which I don't disagree with at all. But it was just interesting because I was like on the lookout to see him score the way that Marmoush was scoring, and it just wasn't happening for him this game. And then right before the first half ends, Marmoush comes in with a hat trick around the 45-minute mark, which is so sick. And again, like, you can just see him really coming into his element. Like, he definitely had built up some confidence after the first couple of goals, and he's really in the zone trying to play his best, and it clearly was showing. Okay, so now we've got Savino, who missed a shot around the 54-minute mark, but at least he tried. And then Foden tried to kick it to Holland around, I don't even know what time in the game this was, but this was in the second half. Foden tried to kick it to Holland, and Holland, you know, he's 6'4", so he tried to do his header, and he missed, unfortunately. Which is another thing where I was just wondering, like, maybe he's just having an off game, I don't know. But Holland was just not able to do what I was expecting him to do, and like what Marmoush actually did. And then Livramento missed the shot at the 59-minute mark, but the Man City goalie is working overtime, just putting in that work, you know, and also just not even trying super hard, because it's not like Newcastle was even putting up that many attempts. It's more like just definitely having his head in the game, you know, and being very aware, just because, you know, with the score being what it is, it's so easy to get comfortable, get complacent, but it was very much apparent that he was in the zone, as you should be, no matter how deep into the game you're doing and how well your team is doing. So Lewis Miley from Man City also missed a shot, from Lewis Miley from Newcastle, my bad, missed a shot. And then McAfee scored the 4th goal for Man City around 84 minutes in. And back to Erling, this is like one of the last things I'll say about this. He had like a weird, like, I guess you want to say knee injury around the 86-minute mark. And of course, like, I don't believe that football players are super dramatic, but it felt like a little bit of drama. And then like after he walked it off, like everyone gave him an applause, which is great. You know, you don't want to see anyone hurt. But I don't know, maybe that was the cause of like why he was so off this game. He already had, going into the game, he had a knee injury, and maybe now it was just becoming more apparent towards the end of the game, you know? Okay, and so the very last thing I'll talk about is Omar Marmoush becoming the man of the game. That is a really great honor, and I also just don't know who else they would have given it to in this game, just because he really is the man of the game. He came out with the first 3 scores for Man City, and honestly was, you know, the hat trick, everything he did was just top notch. And I cannot wait to see how he plays in the subsequent games of the season. I'm really excited to see how Man City performs overall. It seems like they have a brand new raw talent, and they're really going to get from here to here, which is already pretty high up, you know what I mean? But they're about to skyrocket. Okay, so if you disagreed with anything I said, or if you agree with anything I said, please let me know in the comments. If you like my take on any of this, please like and subscribe. If you don't, just let me know in a very polite way in the comments what I could improve on. I'm always open to feedback as long as it's polite. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every view, and I really hope to make more content like this soon. See y'all.